Hello, developers! Today, we're diving into another powerful design pattern in Java, the proxy design pattern. If you've ever needed a surrogate or placeholder for another object to control access, you're in the right place. Stick around as we explore the basics, showcase a real-world problem this pattern solves, break down the UML diagram, provide a practical code example, discuss its advantages, highlight common pitfalls, and wrap up with a solid conclusion. Imagine you have an object that's expensive to create or computationally intensive. Creating it unnecessarily or without proper control can lead to performance issues. This is where the proxy design pattern comes to the rescue, providing a surrogate or placeholder to control access and manage the creation of the actual object. The proxy pattern involves three main components: the subject interface, the real subject class, the actual object, and the proxy class. The proxy class implements the same interface as the real subject, controlling access to the real subject and providing additional functionalities if needed. This allows the proxy to act as a surrogate, managing the life cycle and access to the real subject. Let's jump into some code. I have a Java project set up, and we'll implement the proxy design pattern to control access to a sensitive or computationally intensive object. I'll walk you through each step, and by the end, you'll have a solid understanding of how to use the proxy pattern in your own projects. In this example, we'll create a simple image interface with a real implementation real image, and a proxy implementation proxy image to control access to the real object. The image interface is the subject interface. The real image class is the real subject class, representing the actual object. The proxy image class is the proxy class, controlling access to the real image object. When the display method is called on the proxy image, it checks if the real image has been created. If not, it creates the real image and then delegates the display call to it. This allows for lazy loading and control over the creation of the actual object. Now, let's talk about the advantages of using the proxy pattern. 1. Controlled access. The proxy allows you to control access to the real subject, managing its creation and life cycle. 2. Lazy loading. You can implement lazy loading, creating the real subject only when it's actually needed, improving performance. 3. Additional functionality. The proxy can provide additional functionalities, such as logging, caching, or security checks, without altering the real subject. However, it's important to be aware of potential pitfalls. 1. Complexity. Introducing a proxy may add complexity to the code, especially if not needed for a simple object. 2. Maintenance overhead. If not managed properly, the proxy can become a source of maintenance overhead, especially in larger systems. In conclusion, the proxy design pattern is a valuable tool in your design pattern toolbox, providing a flexible way to control access to sensitive or expensive objects. Whether it's lazy loading, additional functionalities, or just managing the creation of objects, the proxy pattern has got you covered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more design pattern insights. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next one.